aren't we glad that you left?
Yeah.
That you and Peter made the choice to take the jump, to move across the world, and to plant Life Connection Church back 18 odd years ago. And so we recognize that we get to reap the benefits of the choices, the vision, the obedience that you both stepped into all those years ago, the family that you've made in your very own kids, and then the extended church family that you've created. We are just so grateful that we got to be a part of that.
Thank you so much to you, Teresa, for ways that you have discipled and mentored and prayed for our family in various crisis situations. You were there, you helped, you served in so many ways that has had this impact that will be long-lasting for generations to come.
She can turn anything into fun. Her perspective is so wise, especially when I saw her teaching Grief Share, and she's a true inspiration.
Just wish her and all the family the very, very best.
We love you!
We so appreciated just how welcoming you've been to us from the beginning. The wisdom that you've passed down in the short time we've been here. We just so appreciate you.
I remember going to your house for the visitor welcome lunch and feeling so welcomed and just seeing so clearly the heart of this community, which is the Life Connection Church, and that you have passed that heart on to so many people.
So today we just salute you, we honor you, we thank you for your sacrifices, we thank you for your obedience, we thank you for your friendship, we thank you for your commitment and faithfulness and goodness and kindness, because you've been the face and the hands and the feet of Jesus to so many. And we've gotten to reap from that, but we've also gotten to learn from you so that we can sow and do likewise.
I remember the first time that we were over to her house, and they invited us over for just a welcome brunch, and there was just a warm, calm presence in the hall. And that just is so reflective of her daily life and how when she comes to church, she's always the same person.
One of the things I loved about you, I don't think I have told you this before, but often during worship, I'd be like, oh, God's calling us to take off our shoes and get on our knees. And I look over and there you are with your shoes off and you're down on your knees. And I'm like, oh, it just so blesses me that you hear and respond to his voice. And often where I'm hesitant, I always see you walking in already. And so that helps me walk into what God's calling us to do too.
Teresa, we love you so much. We're gonna miss you huge. Just so thankful for you in our lives over all these years. Just always appreciated your character and your wit and your humor and just your guidance over these years.
Teresa, kidlets. It's been the honor of my life to be in your lives. It is going to be hard not to see you every Monday and struggle with our words because we're both really tired. But I know we will always be connected, and I stand with you always. Strength, perseverance, tenacity. I wouldn't be here without you. Literally, I love you.
And we have just loved being able to be your friends and get to know your kids like they're our own kids. And it's just been so good. I just think all the times we've done things like just popping into your house for a quick meal or a visit that turns into a meal. And the way you've managed and trusted God over these last few years has been such an inspiration to me personally. And the way that you handle conflict and deal with hard stuff has been an inspiration to me. So thank you for being a model for me in so many different ways. And I love you, my friend.
What do you love about Auntie Tess?
That she's beautiful.
Judah, how about you? What do you love about Auntie Tess?
She's smart and kind.
She's smart and kind. That's very nice. Okay, Jael, what about a favorite memory of the Weber kids?
That they made cookies with me.
Ooh.
Judah, favorite memory of the Weber kids?
We ate pizza.
Pizza?
Ate pizza, that's a good one. Tess, you have just been such a wonderful person to get to know this past year as a friend as almost like a big sister even. We've laughed together. I've cried with you. We've had so much special moments, and I'm just so blessed to have you in my life. I am super excited for you and the kids and your future. I'm so happy that God has shown his faithfulness to you guys. I'm so excited to hear what God does on this next chapter.
We really appreciate how steady you've been in our lives. Just like a steady force and anchor and rock for our spiritual lives, and just how you and Peter demonstrated God to us and healthy marriage and putting God first. I miss you very much, and but we're very happy
that I can share my Bible with her. Very nice, and that she's getting married soon. She is kind, that they have a very nice friendship, and that they used to dance with us. We love you, Emma!
You were always our biggest cheerleader, and you always stuck by our side no matter what. You never judged us for what we were or what we were doing, but you always just pursued and kept us close to Father and pointed us to Jesus. We are so blessed and changed because of who you are.
Tess has been like 18 years, I think, and I just feel like you're such a woman of integrity, been such a beautiful example to me as a single woman, as a married woman, and as a mom. And then the kids, we have so enjoyed getting to know each and every one of you from baby to now, and you also are just kids with such great character. There's no kids like you.
I love you, honey.
Love you!
Love you!
Love you!
You always believe in people. You believe in who God's called them to be and what God's put inside of each one of us, and you are always lifting us higher, and I just so appreciate that about you, that you're just, whenever I call you, I know what I'm gonna get out of you, and you're just so faithful and steadfast in your walk and in your faith. No matter what you're feeling, you continue to just rise up, and I'm so blessed by the journey that we're on, and I love you so much.
a blessing to know you and your family, and you're going to be truly missed, all of you. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful blessing to us, and we just pray that you get to start blessing more people out back where you're moving.
Outback.
Outback.
Yes, we love how faithful in prayer and in leadership you've been. You've been such a faithful friend. Yeah, we just so appreciate your heart to draw others close to Father and just to keep on speaking truth over the situation and over each of us. And we've grown so much through our friendship with you.
How funny and encouraging you guys can be.
And how hilarious and how you guys make our day much better. How creative and grateful you guys are. How kind you guys are.
We're gonna miss you.
Well, she's super funny. She's a great runner. She is somebody who loves people so deeply. She's someone who has showed me personally God's heart in so many different ways, and yeah, over the years just can't get over her depth of her faith.
For me, it's I just hear and see resilience. In your faith, you've always prioritized your God above everything. Whom you marry, where you go, and what you do, it's always been with your God. And that's just always been a motherly love and care for me that I've received, just getting to know you and your family. And it has transferred to your kids.
Yeah.
They are the most resilient kids I think I know, and I love them.
This is happy.
I know!
Yeah.
This is me happy, but you're my family. I love you guys.
I also just love your humor, how funny you are. Your laugh is contagious, and I love that you think I'm funny a lot of times, mostly. It's all the weblets, being able to see them at worship practice. We've just been incredibly blessed to walk with them through this season and see the impartation and the investment that's been made in their lives. Each one of them is so uniquely gifted and confident in who God's called them to be, and we're just so blessed. Love you guys.
Love you.
But my favorite qualities of you, Tess, is your grace in calling us higher and farther beyond. I think there's nobody who we could have served with this last 10 plus years that has cast vision and called us higher into that.
I would say the consistency in just going to Jesus, knowing that He is your safe place. You've modeled that in a real visible way. It encourages me to go to Him for myself and get a hold of Him. Yeah, it's just been an honor, Tess, this last 15 years that I've known you. Without your influence and Pete's influence, I would have certainly never been married and had 4 kids. Well, it's true. Actually, in these last 3 years, it's been an incredible privilege to be shoulder to shoulder and do this thing together. I love you, respect you.
And we will miss you. You have been such a phenomenal leader, but you've been such a good friend. You've taught me so much about friendship, and I will deeply miss you.
You're just so kind. You've always been so hospitable to us. I mean, from day one, as we joined the church, you guys took us in your home. We had different hangouts and different lunches, and you just made us feel like part of the family. And that was very special to us. And you took our kids in as your own as well, and your kids are just so awesome with our kids and playing with them and everything. So it was just a great blessing. Your sense of humor. Every time I chat with you, there's always a little zinger, always a little witty line that you throw in, which I really appreciate. But also I find that your book recommendations are very insightful and very bang on. And I feel like at times when I'm talking to you and I can tell you're kind of reading me and you're kind of hearing me out and you're like, you know what? You would be blessed by reading this book, and you've been right on every time. And those books have been helping me and changing my life to be a better husband and a better father. And so we are so grateful, so thankful for the relationship that we have with you and your kids. And yeah, we bless you as you go to your next journey. And we just look forward to visiting, but also just look forward for what God's doing in your life and in our life. And so we just send our love and send our blessings. We love you,
Tess and the kids.
The parenting help that you've given us, and just think of connecting with you before we had any children, and just the openness to share and to support us. And that advice meant so much, and it was just very real, and we appreciate that so much about you.
We've loved getting to know each of your kids and loved working, especially with Kayla and Callie and Kids Connection. You have blessed us so much, and we just pray God's Father heart over you as you move into this next season, and we know that He has such beautiful things for you.
For 15 years, you guys have been in our life, in our day-to-day, our every Sunday, our phone calls, our texts. I think when you try to think of how have you influenced my life, I don't think there's words or enough time to be able to capture that, because it runs deeper than we can even comprehend. And so I think the reality is we've been so blessed to be influenced by you for 15 years, but what's amazing is it doesn't matter the distance, because that influence will carry through. It carries through already in our kids, and so the influence you've put into our life is going to hit generations. So
It has hit generations.
The end.